Hello, CU SoCal. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that I'm personally challenged with. The topic, perspective. It seems like as each and every day goes by, the challenges become greater and greater. And if we have the right perspective, I believe we can find a greater level of joy. I shared in a prior video that when we're faced with adversity, some of the greatest opportunities are ahead of us. My parents, well, they were considered to be part of the greatest generation, and that's because of the level of adversity they faced. So if you can shift your perspective and look at adversity as an opportunity, I think you'll be a lot happier. So let's give some examples, and let's start with children. What if, instead of falling behind, this group of lockdown kids are actually ahead? Now, hear me out on this. What if they have more empathy, enjoy family connection, can be more creative and entertain themselves, love to read, love to express themselves in writing? What if they enjoy the simple things like having a garden? What if they notice the birds and the dates that flowers emerge, or the calming renewal of a gentle rain? What if this generation, what if they're the ones to learn to cook, to organize their space, to do their laundry, and keep maybe a well-run home? What if they learn to ride a bike, play a board game, do simple crafts? What if they learn to bake, climb a tree, play without a screen? What if they learn to understand the value of money and what's important to live with, to learn to live with less? What if they learn to plan shopping trips and meals at home? What if these kids, what if they learn the value of eating together as a family and finding the good to share in the small delights of every day? What if they learn to just be, to be resilient? How about just to be content? What if they are the ones to place great value on our teachers and educational professionals, the librarians, the public servants, and the previously invisible essential support workers? What if among these children a great leader emerges who had the benefit of a slower pace and a simpler life to truly learn what really matters in this life? What if these kids are truly ahead? So there's some perspective. Another perspective? Well, here's a story for you. Two 5-year-old kids. The first one's placed in a room with tons of horse manure. And this 5-year-old, all he does is complain, "Oh my gosh, it smells so awful in this room." This 5-year-old was taken out of the room. The second 5-year-old was placed in the room. And this 5-year-old, instead of complaining about the smell, was jumping for joy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He was so excited. This 5-year-old was asked, "Why in the world are you so excited?" And he said, "There must be a pony around." Talk about perspective. Here's another example. Two brothers grew up in a home with an alcoholic father. The first brother became an alcoholic himself and was asked, "Why did you become an alcoholic?" His answer, "I watched my father." The second brother not once in his life ever took a drink. He was asked, "Why did you never drink?" His answer, "I watched my father." So how do you see things? What's your perspective? If you're constantly looking at the negative and have a negative perspective, my guess is your joy meter is very low and needs to be filled up. I am daily thinking about how much I'm growing through some of the challenges I'm facing. My belief is that you're also facing challenges, and your challenges are likely greater than mine. But think about the great things that are going to come out of this with your family, with what you're learning, and think about the great things that are already coming out of CU SoCal. With the challenges we face, oh my gosh, we're serving members, I believe, more effectively today than we ever have, and we're creating such miraculous member experiences. Great things are happening. So when you are feeling a little bit down, immediately shift to the question, what's my perspective? Think about that, think about the positives, and I'm going to assure you your joy meter will be filled up and will move over. So with that, have a super day, and I look forward to chatting with you again.